Building a home or launching a construction project? Great! Now prepare to enter a world of materials, measurements, mayhem, and maybe just maybe a little madness. Whether you're a rookie builder or just dipping your boots into the world of cement and blueprints, here are the top 10 construction blunders that even seasoned pros still occasionally stumble over. Avoid these, and you're already ahead of the game. Number 10. Ignoring the procurement puzzle. Picture this. Your team is ready, your site is cleared, your schedule is airtight, and your materials are somewhere on a ship halfway across the Pacific. Yikes. That's what happens when procurement goes wrong. Procurement getting your stuff delivered on time is one of the biggest silent killers in construction, especially in places like Hawaii, where everything has to be shipped in. A single delay can derail the whole project. And it's not just about asking when materials will arrive. You have to understand the entire chain: manufacturing, sourcing, packaging, and shipping. Want to avoid disaster? Create a detailed procurement log, confirm lead times with suppliers, and understand why something takes 6 weeks to arrive. Is it shipping time, fabrication time, or a complex combination of both? The more you dig, the better your odds of keeping that timeline intact. Number 9. Failing to coordinate across disciplines. Ever tried baking a cake with 3 different chefs, none of whom talk to each other? That's what it's like when the plumbing crew, the electricians, and the cabinet installers all work from different blueprints. Construction is a team sport, and coordination between disciplines is the glue holding it all together. Take a simple kitchen installation. You've got cabinets, lighting, plumbing, electrical, and sometimes even fire sprinklers all jockeying for position. If you don't consider how all those elements fit, you're headed for a remodel before the first coffee is brewed. Smart builders always cross-check shop drawings across disciplines: architecture, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, so that nothing is left to chance. Because the only thing worse than a door that won't open is a microwave that starts a fire sprinkler party. Number 8. Ignoring field feedback. Think you know better than the guys on site? Think again. The people actually doing the work often have the clearest view of what's going wrong and how to fix it. Ignoring the field crew's perspective is a fast track to failure. These folks are closest to the action, whether it's framing, pouring, or installing, and their insights are gold. Want smoother installs? Ask the workers how they prefer materials to be delivered or what sequence works best. Not only does it lead to better outcomes, but it also builds buy-in. People support what they help build literally. Plus, let's be real. No one likes the boss who thinks their CAD software knows more than 20 years of experience. Number 7. Misjudging material tolerances. No 2 materials are created equal. Concrete isn't drywall, and expecting them to align like puzzle pieces? Big mistake. Materials have tolerances, basically the wiggle room allowed for dimensions in finishes. Concrete might have a tolerance of 3/4 of an inch, while your custom millwork expects millimeter precision. When those don't match, things crack, warp, or just plain don't fit. The key is identifying where mismatched materials will meet before the job starts. Does your cabinetry design account for a sloped or unlevel floor? Are you combining multiple surfaces on a ramp and ignoring ADA slope rules? Know your materials and their quirks. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with expensive fixes or facepalming during final inspections. Number 6. Skipping the envelope details. The building envelope, your walls, windows, doors, and roof, is what keeps water, wind, and mold out. Overlook the details here, and you'll be hosting a pool party in the living room. One of the sneakiest construction mistakes is glossing over envelope transitions where 3 or more materials meet. These junctions often involve multiple trades and products, meaning multiple chances for errors. The trick? Early coordination. Take an elevation of your building and literally circle every spot where 3 materials intersect. Then, go through the architectural and manufacturer specs to ensure they actually work together. Because if your glass shop drawing contradicts your slab edge detail, guess who's going to be cutting metal on site? Yep, you. Number 5. Not knowing the contract like the back of your hand. The contract isn't just paperwork, it's your rulebook, your shield, and your chessboard all in one. Construction contracts spell out who does what, when, and for how much. If you don't understand your responsibilities and your risks, you're flying blind. Know your notice periods for delays, your liquidated damages for late delivery, and your change order procedures. Waiting too long to notify the owner of a design-related delay? You might eat those costs. It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Read the fine print. Highlight the weird stuff. Keep a cheat sheet. You'll thank yourself when something hits the fan, and it will. Contracts also clarify dispute resolution, payment milestones, and insurance responsibilities, which can protect you from massive financial hits. Understanding your contract is like having a roadmap in a jungle. Ignore it, and you're lost fast. Number 4. Delaying field measurements. Field measurements. That one thing everyone thinks they can skip until it's way too late. Certain items like railings, countertops, and trim shouldn't be ordered without on-site verification. Why? Because plans and reality rarely match. A quarter inch off in a wall can turn your perfectly cut marble slab into an oversized doorstop. Worse, if you don't account for these measurements early enough, you'll delay procurement and blow the schedule. Tie your field measurement dates into your project timeline so you can order materials after you've measured but still on time. That's how pros avoid emergency overnight freight fees and client meltdowns. Number 3. Putting the wrong people in charge. Just because someone can quote code from memory doesn't mean they should run the job site. Construction is a team sport, and the players matter. Some people are technical geniuses but lack leadership skills. Others can inspire a crew but struggle to read a drawing. The worst mistake: putting people in roles they can't handle. One mismatched project manager can stall an entire job. And if they don't communicate or empower others, your team turns into a group of isolated silos. When assembling your team, think chemistry, capability, and communication, not just credentials. Because no one wants to follow the smartest person in the room if they act like they built the pyramid solo. Number 2. Ignoring material compatibility. Not all materials play nicely together, some barely make eye contact. You can't just slap products together and hope for the best. Sealants, coatings, adhesives each has specific surfaces it can bond to and prep work it requires. Get it wrong, and you'll end up with peeling paint, bubbling membranes, or worse, water intrusion. Want to do it right? Test compatibility. Ask for samples. Understand what substrates are involved and what the final finish demands. If your waterproofing fails because the primer rejected the concrete patch material, congratulations, you've got an expensive science experiment on your hands. Even worse, many compatibility issues don't show up right away, meaning you could pass inspection only to face lawsuits a year later. Always read the manufacturer's data sheets and consult with reps if you're combining products from different brands. Number 1. Not diving deep into the details. And here it is, the crown jewel of construction regrets: glossing over the details. The devil really is in the details, and nowhere is that more true than in construction. Builders who don't understand how things go together, who don't really read the drawings, end up making blind assumptions. And when those assumptions go wrong, they go spectacularly wrong. Think stairwells that don't meet code, wall systems that don't align, or finishes that look great on paper but fail in real life. Don't rely solely on past experience or gut instinct. Each project is unique. Study your drawings, review the specs, sit down with your team and pick apart the details. No one ever regretted being too prepared. If this helped you dodge a construction disaster, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more real-world building tips that actually save time and money. We're building smarter, one video at a time. Join the crew. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next Blueprint Breakdown.